Alright, then boys, we are live. Okay, let's see here. So this is gonna be the definitive tier list. Okay, if anyone else says something else, then they're wrong. This is the right opinion. Okay, so let's just start with, let's start with some NPCs. We can't get to the main event. We gotta sit through a little bit to get to the main things. Right, this one is just these ones, they don't really exist. The Orbs man, yeah, he's alright. He has some voice line. Ming, thinking, it's a decent bit. It's a decent bit. I like this one. She's pretty funny. She's definitely an AI. Glitches out a bit. Ties into some larger themes as well. Decent character, I'd say. Give it a give it a solid B. Kane. Where do we put my man Kane? See, the thing with Kane is he's good. How do I like break him down? It's a very I like how much he kind of annoys the other characters, and he's a nice AI. Sure. Okay. Now onto something controversial. This character right here, this B, she goes in C. Because why did she go in C? Because her voice is fucking annoying, man. Let's be honest right here. Yes, she's a decent character, but I think they've already given her episodes. I'm not really interested in how her development goes. I think we've already pushed it to the limit. Yes, she's probably a better character than I'm giving her credit for, but this is based on opinion, I suppose. Well, this one is. I just think her voice is really annoying, and personality. She's always whining and yapping, and even when she's happy, she's annoying. Which, if I said that to her, her mask would definitely crack. Would make me feel a little bad, I suppose. But the fast food episodes when she puts on her mask. Holy fuck, I want to punch her face in, man. She was so annoying. All right, she's not the reason why she's here is because yes, she's a lot more important, but she's kind of every time she talks, I'm kind of annoyed. Well, not really, but she can be a bit annoying. She has her moments too. And maybe I'd move her to C plus in the future. Who knows? Kaufmo also goes in C. Yes, he has no voice line, but he's really important. He's the introduction. He's speculated to be a child. That's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. This one, definitely a funny character. Yeah. The reason why, okay, let me explain the C tier a little bit. The C tier is just these where a lot of these NPC-ish characters are here is because they had an overall positive experience. They come, they drop a little bit. It's good. Their overall presence is good. She's here because I need to explain why she's so low. She's overall a decent character. I just find her annoying. This is not a real character. Gamigu, controversial opinion. He goes in S. It's the first I would say it's the first really deep moment we had, other than when Pommy's looking over the table and she's completely lost. And speaking of, let's get to her, the main event, Pomni herself. Yeah, she's an Esther character. She's like a good mix of positive, naive, but also hopeless, and a big good mix of nice, but also willing to um, play around a bit. Which brings me to Ragita. I just think she's too nice, which is kind of part of her character, I suppose. But it gets a bit dull. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I get it. The whole, I guess it's supposed to be toxic positivity, whatever. But I don't really care. Uh, Holy fuck! I rated both of the only two female characters. No, never mind. She's female. I'm not sexist, guys. Um, but yeah, she's I don't know. I'm just not really interested. I think I've seen enough of her to give her judgment already. This is Cosmo again, so okay, sure, why not? Uh, she makes an appearance, I suppose. She's okay. This is not a real character. This is not a real character. This is not a real character. And let's wait a bit. Let's wait a bit for Jax. Okay. Sue Bulls. Yeah, she's really good. Yeah, I don't think she's had her like main episode yet. All we know about her is she's kind of emo. She's kind of goth. It's I respect it. I respect it. A lot of people, she's probably their favorite character for all the lesbians out there. But for me, she's good, but she's not at the top. Does Gumigu deserve to be this high? Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, and then this is not a real character. The moon has a voice line. It's okay. Never mind, it's not okay. Uh, not real, not real, not real. Okay, let's just skip over the ones who are not real. The like the NPCs and stuff. Uh, yeah, the NPCs are. I mean, they're NPCs, so I don't know. They're all right. Okay, Kinger. Now, at first, I thought Kinger was kind of. At first, I was like, huh. I maybe would have placed him C or B because I don't know. I just thought he was crazy, and that was about it. But then the horror episode came out, episode 3, and that made me place him in S tier. The father of the whole group, the father of her, really good character, has a lot more to him. He's thought to be like a developer maybe on this game, and he clearly has a lot more to him than is shown even now. And he's the one who has been there the longest, so that's pretty interesting, right? Okay, so this is the final character we're going to be ranking uh, in the entire, because who knows what these things are. Maybe let's put this and see. It was an interesting bit, I suppose. Jax. Okay, so Jax is probably the most controversial character of them all. I think you either place him here, like you either really hate him or you love him. Uh, I guess there are some people who are neutral, who knows. But for me, I think he's really necessary. First, I thought he was necessary because, we need a bit of a pushy character, I suppose. Someone who makes a bit of trouble, spices things up. And I thought that was it, right? I thought that was about it. He was just, and that would have probably given him B or A. Yeah, maybe B or A. He's also the funniest character. But after episode 6 is not even close the most interesting character in the entire franchise, in the entire of all the episodes. Let's be honest. I'm really excited to see where this goes. These two characters, that's probably like the best segment when if episode 6 between these two. Really interested to see where this goes. Carries the entire cast, I think, pushes them, but also maybe the first one to go insane. Uh, and yeah, the best character, 100%. If you disagree, I get it, but you are wrong. You're just objectively wrong. It is the best character, like, yeah, objectively speaking. All right, boys, and that will be it. We out this bitch, and yeah, enjoy your life. Bye bye.